What scares me about AI is when it begins to pretend to be a creative opportunity. I want to be younger. I don't want to be better looking. I just want to tell a story in which it was useful to see Indiana Jones the way we used to see him.
Hey fanatics, we're here with another one of Hollywood's misdeeds. Given Harrison Ford's recent revelations, it seems that this time the industry's officially at a crossroads. He's exposed some of its creepiest secrets and the huge danger it poses to actors. Just imagine this. You're watching a movie and you're so lost in the story that it's almost as if the characters are real. But what if I told you that things might not be exactly as they seem? Harrison Ford, the man behind some of the most iconic characters in cinematic history, has raised a rather unsettling point. He's asking us to consider whether every face we see on screen is genuinely flesh and blood, or if there's something more uncanny at play. You see, according to Ford, Hollywood has been quietly tinkering with a brand new playbook, and trust me, it's a page-turner you wouldn't expect. It turns out that the rise of artificial intelligence has given Hollywood a new toy to play with. They've started using AI to conjure up actors. Yes, you heard that right. Those faces that light up the silver screen might not belong to actual people anymore. With AI's rapid advancement, Hollywood has harnessed this technology to fabricate characters that are virtually indistinguishable from real actors. It's so spot on that you'd never even know the difference unless someone actually told you. But here's where it gets even more interesting. What exactly has Harrison Ford been sounding the alarm about? What's his take on these tactics? Stay tuned to find out, and if you'd like to stay in the loop with all the latest confessions coming out of Hollywood, just hit that subscribe button and we've got you covered. Now let's jump right into the story. Harrison Ford, the man who has faced down every conceivable danger on screen, is revealing some behind-the-scenes dangers of his own. And believe me, it's more than just a juicy Hollywood gossip. The recent movie Sound of Freedom has stirred up its fair share of debates, but guess what? It's not alone. These controversies are multiplying, and they're all stepping out of the shadows into the limelight, thanks to none other than Harrison Ford. What's even more intriguing, or perhaps worrisome, is that these revelations are coming straight from the heart of Hollywood itself. It's like the industry is unearthing its own skeletons. So, Harrison Ford has thrown open a Pandora's box, exposing a disturbing twist in Hollywood's playbook. Hollywood has embraced AI to stand in for actors, to bring characters to life in ways that could change the industry's landscape forever. As soon as Ford revealed this revelation, it was like a starting gun for a full-fledged debate. The tremors of this revelation have rippled through the industry, leaving actors and script writers feeling pretty scared. But you know, as with any major change, there are those who oppose it, and others who rush to support it. And here's where it gets interesting. There's a prime example fresh off the reel, and it's none other than the recently revealed film Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny. The masterminds behind this cinematic marvel joins hands with a creative powerhouse known as Industrial Light and Magic to give AI a starring role. Harrison Ford wasn't just reprising his iconic role as the whip-wielding archaeologist in the movie this time. No. With the marvel of AI, they transported him back in time, showcasing a young version of Ford. The magic behind this transformation involved a well-coordinated dance between a team of 100 skilled artists at ILM and the latest AI marvels. ILM didn't just wave a magic wand to make Ford look younger though. They employed a symphony of technology, CGI, machine learning, and geometry derived from photographs to craft a seamless flashback sequence spanning a whopping 25 minutes. Now, mind you, this wasn't a walk in the park. It took them 3 years to get it right. AI was set loose on older Indiana Jones films, mining them for reference images, which then served as a blueprint for crafting matching shots in Dial of Destiny. You might be thinking, okay, that's impressive, but there's gotta be more, right? Absolutely. Once filming wrapped, it wasn't just a matter of a simple cut-and-paste job. The expert team painstakingly employed face swap technology and machine learning to generate a 2D replica of the actor, ensuring every expression was flawlessly recreated. And then, they kicked it up a notch. A 3D replica was brought to life through detailed scans of Ford's facial expressions as he emoted his way through various scenes. The result? A breathtaking amazing on-screen performance that you'd swear was the real deal. Now, this wasn't ILM's first rodeo. They've also worked their AI magic on other cinematic pieces like Rogue One, A Star Wars Story, and The Mandalorian. And here's the kicker: ILM isn't standing solo in this AI revolution. Other powerhouses like the Marvel Cinematic Universe and the visionary Martin Scorsese's The Irishman have also dipped their toes into the AI pool. Even though streaming giants like Netflix have hopped on the AI bandwagon, using it to suggest what you should watch next. Jonathan McLean, who's not just an actor but a writer too, is stepping up to the microphone, drawing parallels between this AI upheaval. According to McLean, there's a lot more in store, and it's all because the technology we're talking about is still growing and evolving. The Screen Actors Guild, American Federation of Television and Radio Artists, and the Alliance of Motion Pictures and Television Producers have been in the AI conversation for a while. It started as a mere theoretical contemplation, a theoretical whisper, but as days turned into months, this conversation evolved into something louder, culminating in a full-blown strike on July 13th. SAG, however, wasn't just content with letting the studios have the last word. They raised concerns, pointing fingers at the studio's intentions with AI. They claimed that these studios had their eyes set on using actors' images without their nod, which is a pretty dicey move. But things took a darker turn. It was alleged that the studios were mulling over altering dialogues or even weaving new scenes into the narrative, all without the actors' consent. The claims grew wilder, suggesting that studios were planning to use actors' likenesses and performances to train AI systems. All of this without seeking permission or doling out compensation to the real stars of the show. But, and this is a big but, the AMPTP wasn't about to just stand back and take these allegations lying down. They waded into the ring with a counterpunch, an AI proposal that seeks to safeguard performers' digital personas. The proposal demands actor consent before their digital replicas are put to use, be it in changing performances or crafting new ones. But between all this back and forth between the bigwigs of Hollywood, the ones who might be caught in the crossfire are a specific group of actors. The working-class actors are the ones who might feel the pinch, as they're the ones who often fill in the background, working tirelessly to build their portfolios, connect with industry insiders, and yes, even pay the bills. If we're talking numbers, it's quite staggering. Around 86% of the 160,000 union members struggle to earn enough for health benefits. We're talking about a meager sum, around $26,000, which in the hustle and bustle of Hollywood is barely a blip. But what makes this all the more intriguing is the contrast. While the Hollywood elite can enlist top-notch entertainment lawyers to craft contracts that suit their interests when it comes to AI, it's the working-class actors who might be left out in the cold. And guess what? Even the industry's biggest stars are getting a bit jittery about this whole AI affair. Tom Cruise, yes, the Tom Cruise, is throwing his weight behind SAG. He's concerned, he's vocal, and he's making sure his worries are heard. But while actors might be feeling the heat, it's the writers who are harboring a different kind of anxiety. The Writers Guild of America is trying to strike a balance with AI. They're not against using AI to aid their creative process, but there's a catch, a big one. They're trying to ensure that AI-generated content isn't considered literary or source material. Why? So they can secure the credits they rightly deserve and remain eligible for prestigious awards like the Oscars, specifically for original screenplays. Now, amid all the controversy brought to light by Harrison Ford, more and more questions come to mind. Do you suspect that the industry might have slyly fooled us with AI before? Hey, don't be shy. Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And before you make your exit, why not toss a like our way and hit that subscribe button? We promise to keep you up to date on the juiciest celebrity gossip. See you in the next one!